Okay, Ed, this is Steve at Certified Transmissions. As you can see, we have your transmission pulled apart here on the table. A couple of real quick things that I'm going to point out to you. First and foremost, some of the main issues you had. I know you said it was slipping, going over 70 miles an hour. Two things that caused that. Number one, your torque converter is starting to fail. Let me zoom in. That's a torque converter right there. It takes the place of a clutch, like on a manual transmission. So torque converter is going bad. We can't see inside there, but what happens is when these start to fail, it starts to send metal into your pan. And you know, there's not a ton in here, but there is enough metal that can cause some concern. These are magnets in your pan, and as you can see when I run my finger over there, there's definitely some metal in the pan itself. The second thing that we noticed was this is your valve body here. This is your valve body, which is basically the brain of the transmission. Your solenoids here just can wear out over time. The EPC solenoid right here controls the line pressure, which if there's not enough pressure going into the valve body, it can cause the slipping that you're feeling when it's going over 70 miles an hour. We'll have to replace the valve body. We'll have to upgrade this as well. We'll replace the torque converter. We're going to flush out the fluid so you'll get rid of all the metal. Part of the issue is once you do get metal into the fluid, it can burn up your clutches. And we did notice on some of your clutches here you had metal that was embedded in the clutch linings. So these will all have to be replaced. We'll have to do a full rebuild. We're also going to fix and rebuild your planetary here. And I'm going to zoom in. If you notice on these planetaries, I'm going to zoom in real tight here for you. I don't know if you can see this as well as I can, but when these are moving, these gears, there's definite movement in here. So these gears, when these fail, it can cause some real catastrophic damage. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that and replace that as well. So do me a favor, look this over. If you have any questions, give me a quick call. Like I said, we're going to flush out the cooler and the cooler lines, get rid of all the metal that's in the fluid. We'll replace the filter. We'll upgrade the valve kit. And like I said, it'll be a full rebuild. We won't do any work without your approval. And remember, it does have the 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty on this. And we sure appreciate your business, Ed. And like I said, give me a call. Let me know what you want us to do. Thanks.
This is a demonstration video of our hot flush machine. Now this isn't your vehicle. This is just an example of how it works. Now this gets up to the fluid in here, gets up to 190 degrees. Right now it's just warming up. And you can see the lines come out and the fluid's going through here. And where it's connected here, this is actually connected to the cooling system portion of your transmission. And you can see where we've attached it here, and it's going through the lines right up through here. So it's flushing all that bad fluid out of there, so when we put your transmission back in, there's no more contamination. So that's how we clean out the cooling system portion of your transmission. Certified Transmissions, Draper, Utah.